Guys, just a quick message today. What I've come to realize is that he's the one who gives, right? There's no two ways about this. He's the only one who gives. And you could have the best resume for something. Let's say it's a job, right? You could be the most qualified individual, you could have the best education, you could have the best internship experience, you've got side projects lined up, and you still don't get that job. Why? Because at the end of the day, he is the one who gives. And he will humble you sometimes like that. He'll be like, oh, you thought you did all this, but you missed the most important part. You did not realize that I am the one who gives. You were so arrogant in the stuff that you did that you just completely forgot about me. You never even made dua to me, asking me for this, right? And a lot of times I have this anxiety before I want something. Um, and that happens usually when my track record in the past few days has been dodgy when it comes to pleasing him. So, like for example, if I've done something wrong and during those days I want something else, let's say I'm applying for a job during the days that I've committed a few sins, here and there, and I haven't really asked forgiveness for them, I haven't really repented for them, I will be very anxious. I will know in the back of my head that my Allah may be upset with me. But the only way I convince myself then is that, oh, He's the most forgiving and He understands me. I don't mean too badly. He knows my heart. All that stuff, right? But the anxiety is there. And the only times that I have not had that anxiety, where I've been totally peaceful, when I've wanted something so badly, but I've just been totally peaceful in my heart that that will happen, is when my relationship with him has been at the strongest, right? I've cried in front of him. I've asked him for forgiveness. I've prayed to him. I've made dua, Ya Allah, please give me this, or Ya Allah, please give this person this. And in my heart, there's just so much sukoon. There's so much peace. It's like, I can't really explain it in words, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Anyone who's ever prayed to God and has had a good relationship with Him during a certain time understands that when you are going through that phase where your relationship with Him is pure and you innately realize that you haven't done anything to displease Him, to earn His displeasure, you're just so much at ease when you're wanting something during that time than when you want something but you have had like a dodgy record in the past few days where you've done something or the other that could have displeased him, right? And it's just a weird thing that every human being goes through. Whether you're a religious person or not, if you believe in God, you innately have that anxiety. You may not want to accept it. You may want to be like, oh no, I don't, like, I don't really care, but you do, and one more thing, like the people that I've come across that have been the most anxious in their life are usually not very close to God, right? They're not usually very religious people, right? And they might not accept the fact that they're anxious because they their relationship with God is not great, and the stuff that I just talked about. But I think subconsciously they realize that when things are out of their control, only he has control over them. When things are out of your control, only he has a control over them. And if you don't have a good relationship with the man upstairs, I shouldn't say man upstairs. It's not a man. My bad. Wrong statement. With the one upstairs, then you innately have that anxiety where you're like, something doesn't feel right. So that's it. That's the message for this video. Quick one today, but yeah, I was just thinking about it. It was just a thought that occurred in my mind. I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll make a video about it. But please Allah, guys, please God, build a good relationship with Him, or at least try to. He's the most forgiving. He's the most accepting. He's the best. So take one step towards Him, He'll take 10 steps towards you. He'll make it easy for you, right? People, just do something small, right? Start with something small. Just make dua. Bring your hands up and say, oh God, guide me. Everybody can do that. If you just believe in God, you don't even want to be too religious, you don't want to go down that path of talking to a lot of religious people, just do that. Just make dua for yourself. Just make a prayer for yourself. God, help me, guide me. That's it, right? Take one step towards Him and you'll already feel peace in your heart, right? That's the message for this video, guys. If you watched this entire thing, thank you, and until next time, keep praying. I love you guys.